What's up? Got a little training update. I wanted to talk about a couple things, I guess. One being the recent incline cable press video I uploaded. I did purposefully leave the comments open. I got so much hate on the standing cable press video. People are like, oh, you're going to hurt yourself. And here's the thing. I really don't know how I'm going to hurt myself on that light amount of weight. Like, the only reason it's so challenging is because I had no back support. So, I mean, I was able to incline cable press significantly more than a standing cable press. Now, if I have a back support on a regular cable press, then yeah, I'll be able to do more than an incline. Not significantly more, but I'll be able to do, 20% more. So that kind of proves my point. And I'm not gonna hurt myself doing something that's limited by my torso. I'm not tearing a pec or hurting a shoulder because they're not being challenged. I'm not throwing on a bench daddy or a slingshot or doing partial reps with a much more significant amount of weight than what I could normally do. I'm doing things with a significantly less amount of weight than I can do. My chest and shoulders are not being challenged. That wasn't the point of the movement. What's being challenged is my whole torso as a whole trying to stand my ground. How hard is it? I don't know. I've never seen anyone do that before. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, I upload these videos. Honestly, I'd like to see other people try them. I'd like to see people, hey, I can bench 315. I weigh 200 pounds, and I tried your standing cable press movement, and this is what I could do. So, I am setting up the home gym. It's kind of expanding. I was going through, I guess you could say, a renovation, but I am expanding the home gym. Oh yeah, back to the cable press. Yeah, I wanted to see what people would say now that I got my back support, but yeah, apparently it's still too heavy. I mean, the one issue I had with it is I couldn't get as much range of motion as I would have liked because the bench slid back when I screwed the bench more further. It slid back. So as I pushed, the bench just slid back. I was pushing myself back. So I had to do it with the bench up against the cable machine, and it wasn't as much range of motion as I would have liked. I mean, I like a real good, solid range of motion on those sorts of movements. And that one in particular, the cable, there's no dumbbell like weight in the way, so it's something I can really do. I get a good stretch and just a good fluid motion in it, but because it slid back, I can't do that. It's kind of a bummer. I can't even do it on a flat bench. I can't get as much range of motion as I would like on a cable press because the bottom of the cable and the handle attachment, it just causes, the bottom to have no resistance whatsoever. But yeah, there's gonna be haters, and here's the thing. I think I talked about 99.5% of the views on a lot of those shorts. I didn't look at all of them, but the ones with a lot of hate on them are from non-subscribers. So if I get 1,000 views, then like 5 of them are from subscribers. So yeah, I I go to the gym, and everyone there kind of knows me as Mr. Miyagi, because I know a lot about fitness. And these people, they assume I'm some clueless punk kid just over here throwing weights around and goofing off. There's a purpose to all these movements I'm doing. And I will explicitly say if it is an ego lift. If I'm just doing it just to test my strength, I will admit to that. There are movements I have done that. Rack pulls above the knee. The backwards deadlift when I could do it. One arm snatches. A lot of these movements, I don't really, when you train them, you're not really gaining anything from them. It's just more or less ways to test your might. And I'll admit to that, but these movements are not ego lifts. If I can incline bench 300 plus pounds and I'm doing a cable press with 100 pounds, I'm not ego lifting. Far from it. And I'm kind of tired of this whole ego lifting being a bad thing anyways. I said it 100 times. If you're not damaging gym equipment, which I was not slamming cable machines, if you're not affecting anyone else or hurting anyone else, I think there was like one other person in the whole gym at the time, and they were across the building. They didn't need that machine. And nobody got hurt. Nothing got hurt. Then whatever. So it's kind of my thing. I understand if you go to a gym and you take all the weights and do a quarter rep on the leg press. I understand. As an asshole. I understand if you're doing cable presses and you're over here slamming cables. But here's the thing. A lot of these freaking your average gym bras, they'll go over there, do your cable flies, they'll focus and squeeze the chest. They'll have their 20, 30 pounds on it, and they'll just freaking let it go, let it slam and drop. That's how the cable machines get broken. So, I'm not them. Maybe sometimes, accidentally, when I'm doing some serious heavy weight. But yeah, these people just do it just to be an asshole. Throwing tiny dumbbells around that they can set down. But yeah, I don't like being classified with these people. I'm not them. I haven't been lifting for just a couple months. I've been at this for 11 years. What else? It's hard for me. I should just have like a notepad so I can read off everything I'm thinking. But yeah, chest, shoulders, still getting stronger. I am steadily incorporating boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, whatever you want to call it. I know they're different things, but I don't know specifically what I'm practicing. I'm self-taught, just like on my lifting. I'm self-taught. I watch other people do things. I learn from them. A lot of it I learn from myself, from experience I have. So, but I am incorporating more of that. I am in a position where I don't know whether to cut out a lot of cardio. What I mean by that is kind of like you have your like fluff and puff exercises, ones that aren't necessary, and then you have your big base builders. Well, I kind of have that with cardio in a way. What I mean by that is if I'm getting badass cardio from wrestling, kicking, boxing, all that, do I really need to run on a treadmill? Do I really need to do the stationary bike? That's kind of what I mean. It's not cutting out all of them, but for my job, I'm having lots of issues in my feet ankles, and knees. I'm having lots of issues in those areas. It's hard to walk up the stairs. So, no, it's not my training, because I trained my ass off for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and then I had vacation time off work, and during that time, knees, like after about 8 days, my knees, ankles, and feet all felt badass. I was over there doing sprints, jumping, a lot of stuff I can't practice because I'm scared of snapping an Achilles tendon. Like, my knees, feet, and ankles right now feel partially handicapped due to so much overuse. So certain forms of cardio that stress out my feet, ankles, and knees, I might have to cut them out. I'm not sure, not making a statement, but it's a thought that I'm running through my mind. I hate cutting things out like that, especially when I don't enjoy them, but I don't know. I just hate cutting out things unless they're detrimental, and they might be detrimental. Those wouldn't be the only ones, but they're just the ones at the top of my head. Anything with pounding on knees, feet, and ankles, jump roping, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I had the cable press video as kind of a test, as a tester. And and yeah, you're always gonna have haters. I mean, I watch Olympic champions, I watch world champion powerlifters. They all have haters. Not even just people I hate, and people I think they know best, the know-it-alls. And here's the thing, these people that are the know-it-alls, they don't watch these videos. So there's no point in arguing with them, because even when I do prove them wrong, or they're just outright wrong and everyone knows it, there's no I'm sorry. They just delete their comment or just stop replying altogether. Because I'm open-minded. I'm the most open-minded person on the planet. I try my best to look at the other side, and I give people opportunities. But whenever these same assholes come to my videos and they're all saying the same shit, I don't care to listen to them anymore. I mean, it's kind of like fool me once, shame on me, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah, I've no point in me listening to all that. I'm not one of those damn Buddha people, all block all negative energy. Nah, this is a waste of time, and me, with as hard-headed as I am, I can't help but argue with every freaking one of them. It's a waste of time, that's why. Because when I see a comment, I can't help but explain why they're wrong. That's why. Yeah, I mean, if there's a video that the comment section left open, it was done on purpose. Sometimes I want to see what people have to say about something. I want to see it. But if I'm only getting one-word replies, freaking ego lifting, that doesn't help me. I just want to know how and why, and I'll never get those responses. So, yeah, interesting. But yeah, I'm hoping these changes with the home gym, I can go heavy on these Zercher squats once again, and hopefully surpass that 505. It could be tomorrow. It kind of depends on the mood. Like, I don't know. I don't like plan max outs, I guess. because I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. If I feel alright, then yeah, I do my sets of 10 or however many reps I do with 70, 80, or maybe a sad 90 if it turns out to be a 90% of my 1 rep max. Like tomorrow, planning on repping out like 400. But I mean, if I only get like 5 reps, that tells me that's like 90% of my max. If I get 10 reps, it tells me I'm pretty much at about the same point I was 6 months ago. Which wouldn't be so bad considering I've been having issues with my knees from work. I haven't been able to train squats like I was at that time. So my legs have had lots of machine work, working on machines, but not much barbell work. So it wouldn't be sadder if I'm at the same level. If I've lost strength, then yeah, I'll be sad. The other thing is man, it's freaking hot and humid. If I can get stronger in these rooms that are closed off, that's gonna be a freaking miracle, because it's so hard to breathe in there. So I mean, yeah, at the end of this video, if you have any questions, comments, or want to insult me, and I'll leave the comment section on this video and all training update videos. I got a couple pre-workouts I got to review. I got freaking 100 items I got to review for equipment reviews. Maybe we'll do one of those tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and make another video right now about something interesting. And, yeah, we're going to do that.